Hi community of awesome, I'm Ava J and this is Bookish Pixie. So I think one of the most important things you can do for yourself as a writer is to figure out how you work best. This of course means experimenting with different writing strategies because how else would you figure it out? So for me personally, it meant learning through trial and error that I'm a binge writer. What do I mean by that? Well, let's talk about it. I'm a writer who works best with momentum, which basically means when I start doing something, I try to keep doing it as much as possible because the more I do it, the easier it is. While I'm first drafting, with my best case scenario, that means I try to write every single day, while just taking like one day off a week. And I keep doing that until the manuscript is finished, and when it's finished, I take a break. That break is super important to me because otherwise I'd be constantly working and I'd burn myself out. Similarly with revisions, I try to do that kind of everyday thing too, but lately that hasn't been working with my schedule too well. So what I've been doing instead is scheduling myself an occasional day where I just work on my manuscript the whole day. I don't know that I'd be able to keep this up with drafting quite as well, but I can do it with revisions. So I'll start in the morning and I'll begin my revisions and I'll keep going until I'm too exhausted to continue or I finish the manuscript, whichever comes sooner. Which again fits into my pattern of binge writing, which I found is how I work best. So while I'm not suggesting that everyone become a binge writer because that's not gonna work for everyone, I do recommend that you figure out how you work best. And sometimes that means shaking things up and trying something new because, for example, I used to revise a little every day with the same kind of momentum that I like to do with my drafting, but that was not working at all with my new schedule. So I tried this block a day out thing, and that has worked much better. So be open to trying new things and discovering new writing strategies because you never know when you might find a new method that grooves really well for you as a writer. So that's all I got for today. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys next week.